So NASCAR Iracing Fedex League schedules officially came out today, and we're going to be going over all the new additions to the schedules that are going to be coming in season number 5 for the NASCAR Iracing Fedex League. Let's start off with the Clash. The Cup Series Clash is now going to be having a new home at USA Speedway in Lakeland, Florida. The iCar Pro Series on Tuesday, and of course the brand new iCar Late Model Series on Wednesday is going to join the Thursday night Cup Series Clash. The Clash, of course, will have a heat race, and then, of course, the 100-lap main event. And the Clash will consist of drivers top 3 in the heat race, and then, of course, winners and playoff drivers from the Cup Series in season number 4. There, of course, will not be an all-star race this season, so this is the only non-points paying Cup Series race in season number 5. Then, of course, the Grand National Series has a few new tracks they're going to be visiting. Those include Richmond Raceway, where the Cup Series has gone a new short track on the schedule. Sonoma Raceway is going to be coming back to the Grand National Series, which, of course, is the former Xfinity Series. We're going to have Kevin Harvick's Kern County Speedway on the schedule as well, another short track in California, brand new to the NASCAR Iracing Fedex League. And, of course, Grand National also going to be going to Phoenix Raceway for the first time, and the North Wilkesboro Speedway. So a bunch of road courses thrown into there, a bunch of new short tracks, and it's going back to the roots of the Grand National Series, really tying that into that. Of course, the Grand National Series now full season points, so it's going to be very interesting how all these brand new racetracks, new short tracks, new road courses, and stuff like that all work out. Now it's also a 22 race schedule for the Grand National Series instead of 20 races for the few seasons prior. Now, of course, moving on to the brand new NASCAR Iracing Fedex Cup Series tracks for season number 5. Of course, a brand new race car with a Gen 4 car being used for the first time ever in the Cup Series. And of course, new tracks on the Cup Series schedule will include Pocono Raceway returning after a season away to the Cup Series this season. Phoenix Raceway as well returning to the Cup Series. Last 2 times at Phoenix haven't gone so well. We'll see what attempt number 3 brings with a brand new race car. Also, the Cup Series will make his first ever trip to Rockingham Speedway in Rockingham, North Carolina. It will also be the new stand for Rockingham once that race is on the schedule. And it's going to be one heck of a show there at Rockingham Speedway for the Cup Series, the Gen 4 cars. Then, of course, another new track is going to be North Wilkesboro Speedway, returning to the Cup Series for the first time since season number 1. North Wilkesboro is finally back, brand new, repaved, and it should be fun. Final new Cup Series track on the schedule is New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Of course, that's going to be a Cup Series exclusive track. That'll be the second to last race of the season before, of course, gotta announce this as well, the Las Vegas Championship weekend for the Truck Series, the Grand National Series, and of course, the NASCAR Iracing Fedex Cup Series. Final race of the season for those 3. Most likely the Cup Series Championship will come down to that with the chase. Maybe the Truck Series 6-race challenge as well. Of course, Grand National full season points. Don't know if it's going to come down to the final race, but we will have to see. And of course, another announcement is 2 legacy tracks are going to be returning with Legacy Atlanta and Legacy Iowa. We've done Legacy Iowa, I guess you can call it the older Iowa non-repaved, back in the season number 2 for former Xfinity Series, and of course the Cup Series. We return to there. That'll be in the daytime. It doesn't actually have lights. Same thing with Legacy Atlanta. We always ran the Super Speedway version of Atlanta. Now with the Grand National Series coming, and of course the Gen 4 cars making its debut, it's a perfect time to go back to Legacy Atlanta. One final thing to announce is the Daytona 500 date for season number 5. That'll be Saturday, December 13th, the final day of Speed Weeks. Of course, Daytona 500 weekend will have, of course, the brand new duels on that Wednesday before the Daytona 500. There's also going to be one less practice session. Of course, a couple of new events all around Speed Weeks. So we have so much to look forward to, so many changes in the NASCAR Iracing Fedex League. And preseason thunder for the Grand National Series will kick off on November 28th, so just a few short weeks away. Cup Series preseason thunder will be the day after that. It'll be 3 sessions, and that'll be one heck of a show for both Grand National and Cup to kickstart season number 5. So make sure to kick back, relax, and watch all of those races coming up. They'll all be live streamed live on this channel, and you don't want to miss any of them in the NASCAR Iracing Fedex League for season number 5.